Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shaki and today we're going to get to know each other a bit better and I'm going to tell you 25 facts about me that are bookish. So I've seen this video floating around on BookTube for a very long time and thought, you don't really know me that well because I have two channels, this one and Shack Attack, which is my main channel where I post weekly content like weekly vlogs and lifestyle reaction content. I feel like this channel didn't really know me that well and I thought I would get you to know me well. What? Fact 1, I can't speak English. Without further ado, here are some bookish facts about me. Number 1, I wasn't actually a big reader until about 2 years ago. My absolute 3 favourite genres are magical realism, contemporary and YA dystopia. I own all of John Green's books, including 3 copies of Looking for Alaska, the 10th anniversary edition, and 2 paperbacks. I bought this scythe from Poundland, not even for Halloween, just to feel included in this Arc of Scythe series. I am a very fast reader and I come from a family of very fast readers as well. My sister is one of the fastest readers I've ever met and my mum isn't that far behind. I do BookTube and Bookstagram and my username is Looking for Shack, which is the same as this one. You can go ahead and follow it. I don't post all that often and I don't really have a theme. I'm just kind of getting started with it. If you have any tips, let me know down below. But I'm just getting started with Bookstagram and I'm loving it so far. I try to review every single book I read, whether it's via Goodreads or a video review. My depersonalization disorder sometimes can make reading very difficult, especially remembering plot lines and characters and stuff like that. Every single year I will try and reread some of my favourite books to try and at least remember their plot lines, which I think is really sad. I'm very passionate in the fact that love triangles suck ass. Like all bookworms, almost. I don't know. I probably love bookmarks a lot more than I should. I collect mine in this little S mug that I got and I actually really miss using this mug, as well as my Wonder Woman mug that I store all of my Lightbox letters in. Some of my favourites are this one, it's got loads of dinosaurs on it. This one, which has loads of sloths on it and it's really wonderful. And this one, which is from the Banging Book Club. On this side it has some vulvas and on this side it has some eggplant emojis and I love this so much. It costs way more than it should for a bookmark, but I thought it was worth it. The fact that I've read so many books off of my bookshelves actually makes me anxious. I always feel like I am always running out of books to read. Shakira, libraries exist for a reason. Whenever I properly get into a book series or a TV series or a movie, as soon as I finish with the part I'm on, the chapter, the second, the minute, the episode, I have to Google character quizzes. Whenever I like something, I need to know where I fit into the universe. I am very much a seasonal reader. I'll just buy a book and I will purposefully not read it until a certain month because I feel like it suits the month. Because of the contents inside or just purely because of the cover. I will literally hang on to and save books for years because I'm like, no, this would be suited until winter 2020. Let's save it. And then chances are I won't even read it in that month. I'll read it in a total different month and still enjoy it just as much. I don't know why I do this to myself. Every time I go shopping with friends or family, I always tend to nip into charity shops or thrift stores to buy secondhand books. Even if me and my friends go out, sometimes we go out just to shop for books in charity shops. It is really bad. I was the nerd in English class who really actually liked the assigned books in class when everyone else really hated them. Pre-ordering books for me just isn't a thing. I've actually never done it before. I had the opportunity to meet Tomi Adeyemi, the author of Children of Blood and Bone, on her tour, and I deeply regret with every ounce of my being that I didn't go. I am repaying for that in my next life, I tell you now. My favourite 2 pieces of music to listen to while I'm reading are Indian flute music and rainy, thunderstormy sounds. The only series I've ever finished, get this, is the Arc of Scythe series by Neil Shusterman, because there are only 2 books in the series so far. On 2 occasions, shopping in Waterstones, an English bookstore, has made me late for class. Rowan from the Arc of Scythe series, Jace Whalen from the Shadowhunter Chronicles, Miles from Looking for Alaska, and Peter Kavinsky from To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy are just some of my bookish boyfriends slash partners. Feminist YA contemporary is my shit. It is my favourite thing to read, along with LGBTQ plus fiction in YA and contemporary, and I love it so much. And last but not least, I am a media studies major. I am looking to study media studies at university next year. And because I study film and media, I've kind of developed this critical viewing skill, and so this transfers quite nicely into my reading, even just reading for pleasure and reading for fun. 2 things have come of this. A, I have a lot of unpopular bookish opinions, and B, following on from that, I probably don't like your favourite book. So those are 25 bookish facts about me. I really hope that you got to know me a little bit better. You probably didn't, because these videos aren't the most watched, but I thought it was really fun to film and easy to plan. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I make videos every Tuesday on this channel for bookish content. Also have a main channel, which I'll link below, so that you learn something, and I'll see you next week for another booktube video. Bye!
You've got a face for a smile, you know. A shame you're wasted when you're breaking me slowly, but I've got a